Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Last episode we accidentally went on a date with Joseph because I thought that messaging him didn't necessarily mean a date, but that's what it meant. But we had a good time anyway. It was a very good time. We love Joseph in this house. And now we're going to go on another date with someone else because we can go on a maximum of 2 dates per guy until we have to ultimately choose. So I think that's what I'm going to do. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I love coupons. I always forget to use them, though. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Yeah. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. Please be accepted. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Yay! That's good. Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Aww. I'm so proud of you. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Oh. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Aw, Amanda hugs me again. Aw. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Wherever? Oh, wherever you want. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Give me the Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the ships sail lazily through the bay. Yeah. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know that I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. She looks so sad. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Oh, that's so sweet. 69, it's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. You got dads. Okay, now we get to pick. Oh my god, there's a group chat. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and Damien? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you could care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've gotta destroy this computer. Mystic, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Mystic, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see that art. Okay, let's see that art then. This isn't really a date, but this is some sort of event. I wonder if this does count as a date. I'm not sure, though. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Mystic? I turn around. It's Joseph! Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? I almost made him sound like Damien. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciatist. Are you following me, Joseph? Are you stalking us right now? Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Oh! Yes, admittedly, it's a little out of my... I'm a little out of my depth here. Depth. Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it because I'm a minister. Oh. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve. Oh, good eve. Oh. Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Mystic. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tasty wines. Oh, do we go with Joseph or Hugo and Damien? Oh, but I don't want Joseph to be alone, but we also went on a date with him last time. But then, if we get better points with Joseph... I don't know. Let's... I don't want to leave Joseph alone. Morally, I would not leave him alone. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into art appreciation. Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on these crackers. Joseph and I slide up to the snack table. There's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and cheese. This is more my speed. We eat a couple of cheese cubes in silence. These are really good. Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I could probably just fill up on some snacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I will always have room for cheese. I'm going in for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people milling up around the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. I'm sorry, I just love Joseph so much. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo. Right. Let me just fill this cup with cheese first for the road. Road cheese? The best kind. Oh man, he's so cool. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a butt. It represents strife. It reminds me of my childhood. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It represents strife? It's a profound statement of the commonality of the struggle of survival. Hey. That's really powerful, Mystic. Care to expound on it? Just kidding, it's a butt. With pleasure. Just kidding, it's a butt. Oh. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. I didn't think Joseph would like that. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitalization. My breath. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the PAL card. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chose not to let their work be defined by, what's the word, realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Excuse me?
What?
Hugo, not here! Hugo, please! No, come back here! The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You could say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth of the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, he says! art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it gonna be weirder than this art?
Oh.
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. Okay. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening?
Yeah.
I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Mist. Fear of existence. The very humanity of being human. They really like screaming. Butts? I'm tempted to say I'm gonna say butts. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're trying to say and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art, it's catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it? Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I don't remember Joseph being this sassy. Oh my god. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well in this crowd. It'll play well with me. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. I feel like that would scare me because I'm so sensitive to loud noises. I'd just be like, ah. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight is not just what I've learned about art, which is nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings. Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Mystic? Food artistry, landscapes, tasteful nudes of the artist. Let's say landscapes. Let's copy Damien. I think I could examine a lot of beautiful imagery and recapture it on canvas. And I'm just kidding, it's gonna be butts. Joseph gives me a high five. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. I didn't mean to sneak in that butt joke. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. All right, boys, good art. Good art.
Oh.
Agreed.
Ah.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Oh my gosh, do it once, do it right.
Welcome.
That's the dad tip.
Dads.
Well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. And in the next episode, we'll see who we're going on a date with next. I'm not going to say who I'm going to pick, but I have an idea in my head. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next episode of Dream Daddy. Bye-bye.